The year was 1996, and the small town of Prairie Village, Kansas, was shaken to its core when 19-year-old Linda Brown disappeared from a local parking lot. Her car was still running, the headlights were still on, and her personal belongings were still inside, but Linda was nowhere to be found. This bizarre incident is just one of the countless unsolved mysteries that continue to haunt us to this day. As we delve into the world of true crime, we often find ourselves fascinated by the cases that were never solved. The ones that leave us with more questions than answers, and a lingering sense of unease. What happened to Linda Brown that night? Was she abducted, or did she simply walk away from her life? These are the questions that have plagued investigators and armchair detectives for decades, and yet, we still don't have any concrete answers. In this journey, we'll explore some of the most baffling unsolved mysteries of our time, and examine the reasons why they remain unsolved. One of the most infamous unsolved mysteries in recent history is the disappearance of the Sodder children. On Christmas Eve, 1945, a fire destroyed the Sodder family's home in Fayetteville, West Virginia, and 5 of the 9 Sodder children were never found. Despite a thorough investigation, no bodies were ever recovered, and the case remains a mystery to this day. Theories have ranged from a serial killer to a tragic accident, but the truth behind the Sodder children's disappearance remains a mystery. As we navigate through the complexities of this case, we'll uncover the details that have left investigators stunned and the public fascinated. As we transition into the next section, we'll examine the impact that unsolved mysteries have on the families of the victims. The disappearance of the Sodder children is a prime example of how a single event can change the lives of an entire family forever. The Sodder parents, George and Jenny, spent the rest of their lives searching for their missing children, and their story is a heart-wrenching reminder of the human cost of unsolved mysteries. We'll explore the emotional toll that these cases take on the families and the community, and how it affects their daily lives. Moving forward, we'll look at another case that has garnered significant attention in recent years, the disappearance of Maura Murray. In 2004, Maura, a 21-year-old nursing student, crashed her car in Haverhill, New Hampshire, and was never seen again. Despite numerous investigations and tips, Maura's disappearance remains a mystery. The case has been the subject of numerous podcasts, documentaries, and online forums, and yet, we still don't know what happened to her. As we dive deeper into the details of Maura's disappearance, we'll uncover the inconsistencies in the official story and the theories that have emerged over the years. As we continue to explore the world of unsolved mysteries, we'll encounter cases that are equally baffling and intriguing. The Zodiac Killer, who terrorized the San Francisco Bay Area in the late 1960s and early 1970s, is one such example. The killer, who was never caught, sent cryptic letters and codes to the police and newspapers, taunting them with his crimes. To this day, the Zodiac Killer's identity remains a mystery, and his codes remain unbroken. We'll delve into the mind of this serial killer and examine the possible motives behind his heinous crimes. Now, let's take a closer look at the statistics surrounding unsolved mysteries. According to the FBI, there are currently over 200,000 unsolved missing person cases in the United States alone. This staggering number is a stark reminder of the scope of the problem and the need for continued investigation and awareness. As we navigate through the complexities of these cases, we'll uncover the challenges that investigators face in solving these crimes, from lack of evidence to inadequate resources. As we transition into the next section, we'll examine the role that technology plays in solving unsolved mysteries. With the advent of DNA testing, social media, and other digital tools, investigators have new avenues to explore in their pursuit of justice. The Golden State Killer, who was caught in 2018 after decades of evading capture, is a prime example of how technology can be used to solve crimes. We'll explore the ways in which technology is being used to crack cold cases and bring closure to the families of victims. However, as we continue to rely on technology to solve these cases, we must also acknowledge the limitations and potential drawbacks of this approach. The use of facial recognition software, for example, has raised concerns about privacy and bias. As we move forward, it's essential to strike a balance between using technology to aid in investigations and protecting the rights and dignity of individuals. We'll discuss the ethics of using technology in criminal investigations and the potential consequences of relying too heavily on digital tools. As we approach the revelations section of our journey, we'll encounter a surprising twist that will challenge our assumptions about unsolved mysteries. The case of the Tylenol poisonings, which occurred in the 1980s, is a prime example of how a seemingly unrelated event can have a profound impact on our understanding of these crimes. The Tylenol poisonings, which resulted in the deaths of 7 people, were never solved, but they led to a major overhaul of the way that medications are packaged and secured. This case highlights the complexities and interconnectedness of unsolved mysteries and the potential for unexpected breakthroughs. The revelation that emerges from our exploration of unsolved mysteries is that these cases are often more complex and multifaceted than we initially assume. They involve a delicate interplay of factors, from human psychology to technological advancements, and require a nuanced and multidisciplinary approach to solve. As we reframe our understanding of these cases, we'll uncover the common threads that run through them, from the importance of community involvement to the need for continued innovation and investment in investigative techniques. In conclusion, the world of unsolved mysteries is a complex and fascinating one, full of twists and turns that continue to captivate and haunt us. As we reflect on the cases we've explored, we're reminded of the importance of perseverance and determination in the pursuit of justice. The families of the victims, the investigators, and the community all play a crucial role in solving these crimes, and it's essential that we continue to support and empower them in their efforts. We'll summarize the key takeaways from our journey and emphasize the need for ongoing awareness and action. As we bring this journey to a close, we're left with a sense of awe and respect for the families and investigators who have dedicated their lives to solving these crimes. The unsolved mysteries that we've explored are a testament to the human spirit's capacity for resilience and determination in the face of adversity. We'll end with a powerful call to action, urging our audience to get involved and make a difference in their own communities. By working together, we can bring closure to the families of victims and create a safer, more just world for all. So, what can you do to help solve these unsolved mysteries? You can start by sharing this video with your friends and family, and by supporting organizations that work to raise awareness and support for the families of victims. You can also get involved in your local community by volunteering with organizations that work to prevent crimes and support victims. Every small action counts, and together, we can make a difference. Like and subscribe for more true crime content, and let's work together to bring justice to those who have been affected by these heinous crimes.